Thank you, Madam Chair, and Mr. Secretary General. It's good you're here, and I think we need a closer and more collegial cooperation between EU and NATO more than ever. I'd say even more so after January 20, but this leads us to a number of questions. First one on the EU Defence Union. We are just about to start our discussion on the EU White Book for Defence, defining the abstract concept of the EU Defence Union. I wonder how you think the EU Defence Union could best align and fit into NATO structures, and if you could suggest a separation of tasks. What is for EU and what is for NATO? How would that look like? Second question, and you said it yourself, spending more on defence. It is clear that member states need to step up defence spending. I'm not sure if the discussion on percentage is of good value, especially when GDPs might shrink. So it would be interesting for us to get an overall figure of what you think EU member states should be spending in just number of billions of euros in your regard. And as the former leader of the Frugals in the European Union and now SecGen of NATO, I'm wondering what you think about Eurobonds as a possible way forward. On the upcoming Baltic summit, we are seeing a growing number of Russian Jews name them destabilizing attacks in the Baltic Sea. Is the current setup of NATO Task Force Baltic good enough, or could you give us a sneak preview of what you're discussing tomorrow? And my last question, how do you intend to deal with intra-NATO security threats, such as Trump threatening to annex Canada?
Thank you very much. And now for CD Greens, Martins.